So next week, a company is going to send me on a press trip to Jeju Island, so I will need to buy travel insurance for myself. The best travel insurance is the cheapest insurance. So cheapest is not always the best. You got to look into what are the things that you think you are likely to claim for, like delayed flights, sitting on your own spectacles, which actually ever happened to me, getting robbed. That's why a good insurance comparison platform is really important to help you to make a better decision. Personally, I've been using GoBear for many years, and they're probably the only company that they have used so far. But they're pretty okay, so that's why I go back to them every trip, right? So GoBear calls themselves the Asia's leading financial supermarket. No, I'm just averse to the word leading. Every press release that we release, every company is leading, so yeah. Well, a supermarket means that there's gonna be a lot more stuff than you can buy. So looking at their website, they help you compare insurance, credit cards, loans, banking, finance, whatever. So anything that has to do with finance, they help you do comparison and they teach you more about it. So let's dive into GoBear. When you reach their homepage, you will see search fields for you to click on. So I am looking for a single travel insurance for just me, and I'm going to South Korea, 8th of January to 11th of January 2020. So click show my results and voila! There are three broad recommendations that they give. Most popular, cheapest, and best coverage, right? The filtering doesn't look very obvious at the start. Because you gotta click around to realize that, oh, okay, all these things on top are actually filters. So if you click on best coverage, then it will be sorted based on coverage score. And then if you're clicking on cheapest, then the plans will be sorted based on price from low to high. So for myself, price is always the first thing that I look at. By the way, there's a filter on the left where you can filter for other things like overseas medical expenses, loss or damages to belongings, delayed baggage, cancelled trip, delayed trip, and you can also filter by insurers as well. So if you trust certain insurers or you don't want to see certain insurers in the results, just click as accordingly. From the results, you can see that each card actually gives you a broad overview of the more important things that you should be considering, the 5 items here. Also, you can see how many reviews there are for the plan. And then also you will see a coverage score. A coverage score is actually GoBear's way of quantifying how good the coverage is. So if you see a 3.2 out of 10, it's probably not so good, but always consider the price in relation to the coverage score as well. Of course, if the price is really cheap, then you can't be expecting the coverage score to be really high. Actually, I just noticed that there's this little bear that pops up at the top of the card that tells you a little message. So the one over here says covers accommodation cancellation due to trip disruption. So I guess that's something that is interesting and you should take note. And then there's another bear that pops up and says it covers legal expenses due to false arrest or wrongful detention. Interesting. So for myself, usually for a short trip like that, I don't like to buy too expensive a plan. I'll probably cap it to like $20. I like to look for 3 things, right? Loss or damage to belongings, delayed baggage, and delayed trip, because these are the 3 things that are likely to happen during your trip. I have decided that I will probably be going for a plan that is less than $20. Therefore, it leaves me with 4 options. So when you click on go to provider, it actually forwards you to the website of the insurer that is selling the plan. Even if you want to buy something that is off the platform, it's really easy because it just brings you straight to the merchant's website and all the details are filled in for you, and all you need to do is just to double check on your details, select the right plan for you, and then after that that you can just move on with the purchase. So if you click on FWD, it's probably also going to show fill up all the details for you, and all you need to do is just to select a plan, right? So for myself, I would go with GoBear, which I can buy directly from GoBear, even though it's underwritten by Chubb. Then we reach this screen where you can see the price to the right, okay? And you can click in to see the policy document in case you want to find out a little bit more about how you're covered and so on. If you like to go into the details, you can take a look at the PDF. Okay, so I've selected GoBear's plan. The plan is 1680, right? So I'm saving $4.20. I am going to key in my date of birth. Oh, this is horrible. If you are 80 years old, you're probably got to press like 80 times just to get to the year that you're born in. So here's my birthday. And all of a sudden, the price actually jumped by $2. So not sure why. Maybe because I'm old. Well, GoBear, maybe you can explain this to us. So I'm just gonna fill in all my details here. Next step. All right, so you'll see a summary of all the things that you have keyed in. Just double check. Okay, everything looks correct. Then I make payment. And so that's it. That's GoBear for you. Generally, I think that GoBear has a very attractive interface. I like it that at a glance, you can actually see what's important to you. It's really nice to have all this important information out upfront before you decide the ones that you want to shortlist, and you click in to find out more details about them. So that's what I really like about them. I think the only thing that is not so good about this platform is that the sorting system is not very clear. For a first-time user, you probably wouldn't know that the top bar is actually a sorting system. So you probably have to like click around, then you know that, oh, okay, so that's actually a sorting system. So, well, maybe GoBear, you would like to sort this out. So fingers crossed, hope that I don't have to claim the insurance that I just bought. If you have any experience using GoBear, or you have any thoughts about travel insurance, leave a comment in the comment section below. If you like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel here.